got a bit of a story about the swift colony at my local church. This is Minster Church, Minster near Ramsgate. There's the swifts screaming over. I was christened here, my parents were married here, I grew up here. It's an important church to me. We used to have, when I was younger, 10 or 12 swift nests in this just this northeast section of the church. There's currently only one nest up there. So we've basically got badly designed swift nest boxes up there, and that's what I'm going to tell you about in this video. So probably about 5 years ago, sort of, maybe even longer, maybe sort of 2018, that kind of time, I noticed that these swift nests were blocked with scaffold when they were active, so it was in the summer. But then what they'd done was they moved down the sort of the facing plates, the toe plates kind of the scaffold. They laid them down and the swift were able to get under back into their nest. It wasn't ideal, but it kind of worked. And then what happened was I badgered them to get some swift nest boxes put up there whilst the scaffolding was up. It was a good opportunity to help this colony out. But they got Edward Mayer down, who's like the king of swifts, and he said, you know, this is where you should position some swift boxes to help the swifts out. And that was great that he come out and did that. But I said to them, please let me do it. I know what I'm doing, I'm assured, I know about swifts, I'll pay for everything, I'll do it all. Like, brilliant. No, they wouldn't let me. Unfortunately, the church decided to get the local sort of woodwork volunteers down the Abbey. I think they were like special educational needs students, to build the boxes. And they've built the boxes completely wrong. So whoever was in charge of getting them boxes made didn't research it properly. And basically what we've got 4 boxes up there. Let's take a closer look. They've got the complete wrong shape and size holes. The swift will not feel secure in boxes of this shape. And there's only 4 as well. I would love to have put more, like 10 proper boxes up there. It doesn't affect the listed status of this building, putting swift nest boxes up under the eaves, and you would colour code them in so it doesn't alter the appearance. But swift won't use them. I mean, there's probably like a 0.5% chance a swift will use them. Swift do use any old hole after all, but they've got to feel secure in it. And in this situation, we need to be doing our best and doing the best we can and putting little nest cups in there as well. Having an opportunity to get up there and put some swift nest boxes up should have been taken with both hands and done as best as possible, and that's what I really would have done. But now what we've got basically is these boxes were put over the face of existing swift nest holes, and they're the wrong type of boxes, completely wrong. So now effectively what's happened is active swift nests, well, no longer active, swift nest sites have been blocked because they've been put up there with wrong boxes. If they were the correct boxes, the swift would have probably used them. So it's a real sort of gutting story, and I come down here with a heavy heart these days. I've been down here for an hour watching the swifts tonight. We've got 1 nest up there. You know, we used to have about 12 just on this corner. So yeah, really gutted that they got a poorly done job of those swift nest boxes up there. Get wild.